The UFC Championship League Season 4 20213 3-round games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Groove AIM 2021. The UFC Championship League Season 4 20213 3-round Game 1 matchup coming up next: Burns vs. Covington.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Gilbert Burns and Colby Covington. Colby Covington maintains status as one of the best welterweights in the world.
He is absolutely one of the best welterweights in the world. And a lot of times people mistake the talk and the persona for Colby not being able to be a fighter. Colby Covington is a fantastic fighter, and he will get in your face from the moment the official, or the moment the referee says fight, and the pace, and the cardio, and the work rate that he will push on his opponents is enough to break guys. Guys that are traditionally known as phenomenal cardio fighters like Rafael dos Anjos melt under Colby Covington. He is a great fighter and a very, very hard worker.
All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change, to the timing, to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
he does not
in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters with similar height and reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Gilbert Durinho Burns.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
Ready?
All right, so here we go. Round one is underway, and when he sat down with him on Thursday, he understood the grappling challenge he was up against. He's not afraid to engage on the ground tonight.
It's a danger that is not worth risking. It is something that you don't want to play with. This grappler is that good. When this fight gets to the ground, you enter his blow, especially when it looks like you hold the advantage on the feet.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
All right, so there it is, the early, and this might just be a matter of time.
Oh, nice.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, 25 total strikes and counting have now landed for Colby Covington. Covington's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Connects with a right. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he a double leg shot.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a... Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and we'll look to continue to... Back with that offer, DC, he is hit.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal right now.
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Whoa! Ooh, diving punch lands. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Burns. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent.
Going up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit. Oh, he's not going to guillotine.
Oh, he postured up there, and he's out. Hammer fist here by Covington. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Right punches there. You see some swelling on that left eye of Gilbert Burns. Double leg is good. Covington gets the takedown. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Throws the right hand there. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, side control now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
See? Okay, good. Now, I need your defense to be strong. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, nice strike landed there by Burns.
You don't know when that leg kicks off.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great fight.
He landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Back to the feet.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. Oh, got him. You got him.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Close guard. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
Burns is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, that's a good right hand. Burns going for the sub here.
Attacking armbar.
And he's out. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Covington. Side control now. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Covington. Burns right back to the full mount. Trying for a submission here.
An attacking armbar.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Catch your breath. Listen to me now. That eye is starting to look pretty bad, okay? It's starting to get a lot of swelling. I need your defense.
You ready? You ready?
Oh, nice right hand.
Strong hook lands.
Good right hand.
Well, it's one thing to have length. It's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Covington's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Covington. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurting. A finish could come here at any time. Punches blocked. Swing and a miss by Covington.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Back to the feet. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Watch guillotine.
And he's out. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
Now he's okay. Now he should escape.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
All right, great stuff. That was your round for sure. You completely dominated that round. I need more of the same. This is the last 5 minutes of the fight.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. Oh!
Both guys landing big shots. Oh, straight right. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Covington. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Burns looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing. He is doing a really good job of relaxing. Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Covington. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Nice strike.
Oh, his right eye. There, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide.
Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or did I read my last round?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it. Stop throwing.
What a fight! All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest. 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, so there he is, the celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.
All right, coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Rafael dos Anjos and Tom Breeze.
Ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We're going to see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, good work with the knees here by Breeze. They're certainly getting after it early. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice, big landed by this guy.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here. It's in there deep. There you go. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Somehow stays in the fight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come
The UFC Championship League Season 4 2-0-2-1-3 round Game 2 matchup coming up next on Sports Brew. Game 2-0-2-1 dos Anjos vs. Breeze.
Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
90 seconds to go now. Dos Anjos has got the full mount. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Okay, you ready? Round 2. Ready?
All right, round 2. And he landed the right hand there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Dos Anjos is striking looks sharp here as he lands the punch there, DC. Jason Parillo doing a lot of good work there with RDA in Southern California.
Good stick. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, nice job to land a knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're in great action to get to that takedown,
right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Down into his mount.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Unable to connect with a right hook.
Big kick lands.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Oh!
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, and it lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't moved. Oh, the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh!
I mean, that right hand lands square.
Oh, huge. See on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. A huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, beautiful level change.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Push him off! Push him off!
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to...
And he's out. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
That right and landed.
Well, these numbers unofficial, but they are strong. 73 total strikes have now landed for Rafael dos Anjos. Landing with 64% accuracy against RDA. Waning seconds here of round number 3.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to, he needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight to his opponent.
So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but the fighter lives to fight another round.
It was very, very close. If it's me and I'm his coach, I'm telling you, get right back to it. This time, he will not be able to survive. Great punch.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Pushing forward now with strikes, and now he's able to secure the takedown. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Rafael dos Anjos. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle. Nice leg kick land.
Breeze gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Lands with a right hand.
Real quick leg kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Nice straight punch. There's no give on that leg kick.
Big head kick.
Every time these guys come together.
Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Oh, head kick blocked by RDA.
Good punch. Way to hide that leg kick.
Nice jab there by Breeze. Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. How good is that right hand? Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Breeze.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Close guard. How about the speed on that? Dos Anjos has got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh!
Turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Start looking to finish.
Oh! He's out!
Holy smokes!
A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched ground.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rafael Dos Anjos.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And that'd be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.